Quite interesting. For more on this, I'm now joined by Captain Alfred Oluwasegun. He is a security expert and a seafarer. Captain, thank you for your time. Can you quickly provide insight into the specific challenges and vulnerabilities faced by maritime operators, vessels operating in Lagos and around the Nigerian coast with regards to the issue of piracy and security?
Yeah, thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
All right, good. It's good to have me this evening. And there are some things we don't need to hide our feelings when we need to express it. Because I strongly want to believe there's going to be a change in this system and in the way we address the maritime security challenges in the industry. If you look at the issue of pirates and armed robbery, it has not really been addressed very well because there are some issues you cannot address when you don't look at the causes. If you look at illegal fishing, unreported fishing, unregulated fishing, which is posing a serious threat to the economic development of the nation. And we keep asking ourselves, what are the causes of this? And another one is the illicit trafficking of drugs, weapons, and people. This thing has source, and we must go deep before we can solve such problem. I'm sure you don't know that Nigeria is actually a transit point for narcotic from Latin America to Europe. Nigeria is a transit point in trafficking narcotic from Latin America to Europe.
So, sir, what strategies and international collaborations, have been effective? Interesting points you've made. But what strategies and international collaborations have been effective in combating piracy and enhancing maritime security in West Africa, Gulf of Guinea? You've just talked about the dangers here. What additional measures? Yes, what additional measures do you believe are necessary to address this ongoing issue?
Sincerely speaking, we don't need international collaboration to solve Nigerian maritime security problem because the security problem in Nigeria is internal. And we know the causes. And the causes is basically unemployment. I would say the professionals that have been trained that are jobless, great job for them. But this game, it's been committed by the professionals. How do you tell the world that over 70% of Nigerian trained seafarers are jobless? And you ask yourself, where are they? And we keep training. Most of them are experts.
Yes, sir. Before we go, just very quickly before we go, we see that foreign countries are really interested in quotes. You say we don't need foreign help, but we see that foreign countries are interested in helping Nigeria secure its coast. The largest country in Africa by population, one of the most important members of the AU and ECOWAS. In July, the Chinese sent in a fleet of 3 warships to Nigeria officially to provide Nigeria cooperation as far as Nigeria's security is concerned. And now we are seeing that the British are also sending their own warship. The Americans also raised the issue last year, some concern that the Chinese have a plan to start a military base on West Africa's Atlantic coast. Do you see some sort of international, sort of like a Cold War going on here between the West, as represented by the US and UK, and the Chinese?
To be sincere with you, they are just here to protect their own interests. I don't really see this as a solution to the problem we have on ground. Because our problem is internal, not external. It's internal. So buying fighting jet, bringing warships, this and this, to fight the unemployed people who have turned to criminals is not the solution.
Okay.
That's
okay.
the truth.
It's not a solution. Thank you so much.
As their present improved the security. No, it has not changed. It has not changed anything.
All right. So you're saying we
hasn't
need
changed
to look
anything.
inwards and look internally to solve our issues rather than relying on those these foreign powers as well.
That's what we need.
Do you think we can do that, bearing in mind the fact that
Exactly.
we owe the Chinese a
Exactly.
lot of money? They own Lekki Deep Sea Port and they run it. Other infrastructure, they run our trains. They've given us many loans, built our airports.
See, the fact still remains that we don't believe in what we have. When we look inward, we know that we don't need this. You cannot understand our water more than we do. You can't understand our farm more than we do. That's the point. These people are not they are not strangers. These criminals are not foreigners. They are Nigerians like us. They are our brothers. And we are saying, let's go to the source of the problem. Why are they committing this crime? Go to Ikoyi prison, you will see them there. Go to Kirikiri, they are there. And you keep asking them, why are you doing this? Have you ever bothered to find and engage Nigerian military and ask them, why are they doing what they do? They will tell you, we are survivors. We are survivors. We have children. We have parents to feed. We have wives to feed. We are survivors. And mind you, if you look at the way they operate, they hardly kill. It's either they hijack your ship, you pay them the release, they kidnap the crew, you pay them the release, they collect your products and sell. These guys are survivors. You cannot fight survivors with fighter jets, military, the gunboat, and all this. We call it acrobatic display. It is called acrobatic. We call it a show of force, acrobatic display that cannot solve any problem.
So you want the Nigerian government to go into the creeks and to talk to these people and to beg them?
Nigeria has over 6,000 creeks. And we are saying, create job for these boys. Tell me, Nigeria has vast waterfront. And what we are saying is, you can use the unemployed seafarer to establish Coast Guard. You can set up a shipbuilding in Nigeria.
All right.
And you know what? Before you know it, you will create jobs for thousands of these boys. They are not happy. Even these boys, you think they enjoy the job they are doing. You think they enjoy this criminality. They don't enjoy it. But they know it's dangerous.
Captain, thank you so much. You've raised some very vital points. I know these points are born out of your personal experience. It's not some theory you're bringing up. You have been there in the waters. You know what is going on. And we sincerely appreciate your time and your insight tonight.